Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to use the Conspiracy palette and I want to do different from the last videos that I published. A sort of tutorial, like I will basically walk you through what I'm doing. You know, I don't really like to talk in my videos, but several people actually ask me to because they are interested in like how I actually do my eyeshadow, especially, and if I have some tips and tricks. So yeah, let's start with this one. I bought a new microphone, so I hope, fingers crossed, that it works. And yes, let's start. So to prime my face today, I'm gonna use the Illamasqua Hydra veil. I received it with my glam Ipsy bag. I'm gonna use this one just to prep and hydrate my face. You know that I don't really like or care for primers, so I just like the idea of having something really hydrating. So first tip that I want to give you is start to massage all the creams from the center of the face, rub it in gently to make it absorb better from here to the end of the face, and try to massage and distend your face. That helps a lot with wrinkle prevention, and bring it down to the neck as well. Don't forget about it. So this is my first step. But I'm not gonna use the foundation right away. That's why I used the cream before. I just wanted to actually penetrate into the skin while I'm doing my eyeshadow look. So next step, I'm gonna use this tape from e.l.f. I'm gonna actually cut it in half because I just realized that one is too long for my eyes, so why do I have to waste money and actually tape when I can use half? This is gonna be my guide for the eyeshadow. First step, I don't really use eyeshadow primers, but sometimes I use them. For example, the one from P. Louise that I really like. They are a little bit tricky to work with because sometimes you have to use just a tiny bit, because if it's too much, it's gonna make your eyeshadow crease. That is something that I don't like, of course. But today I'm gonna use a really creamy and dry at the same time full coverage concealer. That is the Colourpop one. This one is in the color Light 12, and that's gonna cover the you see the veins right here, so we are gonna have really clean canvas for our eyeshadows. I'm gonna use a concealer buffer. This is from xoxo. It's the 142 to blend the concealer. And next step, I'm gonna set the concealer in place, and today I'm going to use the LA Studio Perfect Finish Pressing Powder. in the color Ivory. And I'm gonna concentrate, especially in my crease, to avoid the eyeshadow to crease. Okay, next step, it's our conspiracy palette. So today doesn't want to be actually a wearable look. I just want to play with it, you know. I just want to see the blendability of the eyeshadows, how easy it is to blend them, if they actually they fade when you are blending them, their payoff. Yeah, so let's just dig into it. I'm gonna use as a first shade Tanacon, just to deep up my crease, and I'm gonna use a fluffy brush. This is from AOA. This is the E127, and let's create some shape. As you probably already know, I love to start from outside, where I concentrate most of the product, and then blend it towards the inner corner of my eye. Circular motions, so it's easier to blend seamlessly. For an everyday look, you can stop right here, wear some cream eyeshadow or just a little bit of shimmer all over the lid, mascara, and then you can apply some foundation on a daily basis. I don't use any foundation. I have some discoloration, just cover them if I want to with some concealer, little bit of bronzer, and I'm good to go. So second color that I'm gonna use is Diet Root Beer, this one right here. One suggestion, especially with this palette is really pigmented, so just dip it like just a little bit, because as I usually say, it's better to build up product, it's easier than remove it. So just so you know, that's another nice color that can be used for everyday looks or bridal looks. I really like it because you need just a tiny bit to give some depth to your look. In this case, I'm bringing it a little bit on the outer corner too, as to create a V right here. If you don't have any eye tape, don't worry, you can do that. You can blend, and then with the wipe you can just wipe it off, or you can use some concealer, dry concealer, and then remove the excess of eyeshadow, unwanted eyeshadow there. So next step is gonna be cheese dust, this one right here. I want to put it on top of Diet Root Beer to tone it down a little bit and give a more orangey look. Okay, so let's try to use something bold. So I want to try the Not Effect, and I'm gonna use this time a smaller blending brush and a little bit stiffer, because I want to concentrate the color in the end of the eye and start to build up my V shape. I'm gonna use the Profusion blending brush. I found it in a palette that I bought. I liked it, so I'm gonna use it. Why not? So let's start from the outer corner right here and blend it towards the half of the eye. So just to be sure that there are no harsh lines between the new color and the old color, let's take back the blending brush of before, and with circular motion we just blend everything. Okay, so what I want to do now is cut the crease and then use the other colors. To cut the crease, I'm gonna use the Colourpop again because it's a nice and thick formula. I'm gonna use an angled brush. This is, for example, the 312 detail liner from the shop. So let's learn together. To cut the crease, you have to look in front and see where your eye actually finish. So you can look in front in the mirror and start to draw the line for your cut crease. And then fill it in. I'm going to stop here because I don't want to cancel what I've done before. I'm gonna go on the other side. So when everything is in place, we take the palette, we use my pills with the finger and just tap the color to set the concealer. You can use the setting powder too. So next step is to find a shade that works as a transition from the outer corner and the cut crease there. So I want to use that Flaming Hot and see how it works. To do that, I'm gonna use a flat brush, blending brush. Like for example this one from Essence, you see is a little bit chubby, so you can put the color in place. Let's see how it goes. Okay. And in the meantime, you blend the edges too. Don't worry about covering the color that we put before because we are gonna go back there. So let's go back with the color that we used before, that is not effect. we are gonna use Trisha. That is this pink right here. For some reason lately I am using so much pink. So I'm gonna use the other side of the fluffy brush that we used before, that is this one, and pack the color on top of the concealer. Let's try to spray with the setting spray. In this case, this is the MAC Prep and Prime. Let's see if we can have something more. Yes, okay. So yeah, that's an answer. This color, to have its best, we need to apply wet. Gonna do the same with the Flaming Hot. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so these two colors, to have their best, need to be wet. And in the inner corner on top, I want to use the Diet Cola. That is this color right here. I have the feeling that we need, again, to wet the brush, but I want to try it without, see how it goes. If we need it, we will do it. So I have this detail shader right here, and I'm gonna try. Okay, this doesn't need to. Okay. Oh, that's unbelievable. Again, don't worry about being over the old shade, because we can still go back and blend. Let's take it and blend it back. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is we're gonna stop right here. Are we? You know what? No, I want to create sort of like eyeliner, so we can test the eyeliner, the black in the palette. So we're gonna use the LA Studio E116 angled brush and see what we can do. The color is My Rights Here. Okay, so next step, eyeliner pen, and today I will use the NYX matte liquid liner that I actually discovered through Brynn. Is a nice, really talented YouTuber here on the platform. Go check her out. She's amazing. So this eyeliner is really black. Stay put the whole day. The only problem is the brush. It is a little bit flimsy. It's not my favorite one, but if you, like me, don't like this kind of brushes, you can use your own brush with and just, you know, take some of the product out of the brush and use your own brush, and you're good to go. I love this because it's really matte. It dries down really, really matte. That's what I love about it. So that's the funniest part, for me at least, is to remove the tape and see how clean is the result. So we're gonna use the concealer, and today I want to use still the Colourpop. I'm using the Echo Tools sponge to blend it in. Okay, so we're gonna keep the sponge aside because we're gonna use it for the foundation. But next step is to finish the under. So I'm gonna use the color Flaming Hot with the same brush that we used before. Look up and just blend from outside to the inner corner. Same thing on the other eye. And then I want to use the Trisha right in the middle. I'm gonna use the Liquid Lash Extension Mascara from Thrivecausemetics. This is a travel size. I'm not gonna use any false eyelashes today because I don't want to. I like this mascara because it's a lengthening mascara especially, and I love, it's not clumpy. It gives me a false lashes effect. And best part is how to remove it. This is a sort of like, it coats your lashes like if it's creating some small tubes, and you can remove it wetting your eyes with the warm water, and it peels off. That's so satisfying. I know that there are others on the market, but this is the first one that I've tried and I fell in love immediately. So I was like, you know what? You're one of my favorite on the market. I'm gonna just stick to you. And another thing, if you don't know the story behind Thrivecausemetics, you should go and check it out. It's a really nice company. I do a second coat, but I'm not adding any other product. I use the product that is already on the spoolie, on the wand, and then you can see it's amazing. The result of my lashes is crazy. So let's do the lower lashes too. So next step is the foundation, and today for foundation I'm going to use the Phoera. I think that's how it's pronounced. This is in the color 102 Nude. Next up, I'm going to set my foundation using the AOA Perfect Finish Press Powder in the color Ivory, and I'm gonna use the Morphe, I don't know, doesn't have anything. It's basically a powder brush. I'm gonna just dust everywhere. My skin is pretty dry, on the dry side, so I don't need much. Next step, butter bronzer, one of my favorite bronzers. This is in the color Deep Bronzer. I'm gonna use one of my favorite brushes. This is from Phoera, and it's called Cheeky and 218. Let's bring back some life to this face. And I'm gonna follow the perimeters of my face to do that. I wanna give some dimension that the foundation removed. Take your time to blend. When you're doing these eye looks and this complexion that, let's say, we want to be perfect, more or less, the key is to blend, blend, blend. So take your time. If you're doing it, you know that you need time. Okay? And then a little bit on the nose. I don't like that to contour the nose, but I like that it looks like, you know, it was sunny outside, so my nose is not white. Okay. Next step, I'm going to use the Gigi Gorgeous, the only blush duo, Authentic plus Pride. It has a nice peachy color here and a nice luminous peachy color there. So I'm gonna swirl my brush. I'm gonna use this one is from is a powder brush from Scentsy Professional. I'm gonna pick both because I like the idea of having a little bit of shiny blush. Anyway, I'm not gonna use it right here because I don't like that effect that makes my face rounder. So I'm gonna concentrate here anyway. So smile. I really like that it has some sheen to it. One of my favorite highlighter of the last month is from Colourpop, the Disney collection, and it's the Horse and Carriage, the Cinderella one. It's this champagne color right here, and I'm going to use the AOA Studio F19 brush. It's really intense, but it's not glittery. It's like shine from within. I'm going to use a little bit on the temples too because it gives a 3D effect, three-dimensional. Tip of the nose, a little bit here on the bridge. And my favorite place is the Cupid's bow because it gives a plumping effect. And talking about plumping, today I want to use the Essence Plumping Nude Lip Gloss in the color She's So Extra. This is nude color. I love this glossy effect, especially with when I have such bold eye look. I want that the attention of the other people is concentrated on my eyes more than on my lips. So this is the final look. My final thoughts about the Conspiracy palettes is it worth it? Yes, if you use those colors. It's really nice as a collection. That's why basically I bought it. You can find these colors, especially the new ones, in other palettes, like cheaper. My answer is yes. But again, it's nice to have it, to show it on your vanity. It's a piece of collection, and honestly I wanted to give my support to Shane Dawson, especially because I think that he is a really nice, humble YouTuber. I might be wrong, but you know, that's just my preference. I will try in the next videos to use the mini controversy and let you know what I think about it. So this is the final look for today, and I hope that you like it. If you like this format more than just the tutorials without me talking, please try to let me know. If you're new on my channel, please subscribe, leave a like, comment. This can help the new channel a lot. I have an Instagram page as well. The name is Not Just Make, and if you come there, there is a nice community. I do IGTV tutorials on the daily basis. It's quicker, it's easier, so I hope to see you there as well. And have a nice day, night, wherever you are watching it. And thank you very much for watching, especially until now. Mwah.